Hey, Randy, Colleen, and Kylie. Just wanted to shoot you guys a quick video message as we didn't get a chance to make it up north in Idaho this summer to see you guys. Wanted to update you a little bit on happenings here with us as well as some future direction that I know you guys know in part, but maybe wanted to just kind of share with you guys what's going to be happening with Lindsay and I this next year. Hope things are going well over there. We've had an awesome year for us as we've seen the Lord do some really cool stuff in the lives of our students in this ministry. Particularly, we're excited this next year because we'll be having over 40 small group leaders walking on the CSU's campus. That's going to be really exciting for us as more and more of our staff are taking responsibilities to disciple the small group leaders, as our students are now the ones reaching out to their peers and their classmates, as many of them take responsibilities as building small groups and small group leaders. Some other cool stuff that's been going on for us recently is this summer we've had a number of mission trips. We did have one that went to China as well as Costa Rica, and Lindsay and I, obviously, I think you know, took a mission trip to Mexico earlier this year. But it was really cool this summer. I wanted to do something new to our missions program, and so we added an intercessory team that met of students and staff. They met for 5 days during something of the overlap between the China and the Costa Rica trip. And they went up into the mountains, just got away for 5 days and began to pray. And it was really cool because they began to sense from the Lord certain words for people. They felt like words of knowledge they felt like were for people, and even had names of specific people they thought maybe the missions teams were going to meet. And so they would shoot them these emails every day saying, hey, this is what we were kind of sensing from the Lord. And it was really cool as our students came back. A lot of them were sharing how, like, yeah, they met the people that the intercessory team had been praying and sensing. And one lady was that the intercessors sensed was that the Costa Rica team was going to meet a lady named Sarah. Now, Sarah is not a common name in Costa Rica, but sure enough, they met a lady named Sarah who was the pastor's wife of one of the churches that they were serving. And so they said, hey, is this going on in your life? And had kind of a word of knowledge that went with that. And sure enough, it was just for her, and it was really cool to see. Even for our students especially, just to realize, like, one, God speaks today. Two, God speaks to them particularly, and He can use them in those ways. So, the other thing I want to let you guys know about, I don't know how much you have or haven't heard through the Baker chain of communications, but we are going to Russia this next year. And I remember at Christmas time we kind of talked to you guys about something of what we were doing. Just a quick recap there. We are doing something this has never been tried before within Chi Alpha, which is really exciting and kind of scary at the same time. But we are going to be parenting a Chi Alpha pioneering effort in another country. And that was kind of the idea that we had at that point in Christmas time. What we were going to do is send a different staff couple every year for a year-long stint. And when that one staff couple got done, then the next staff couple would go. And so, without going into too many of the details, we really sensed that we needed to go to Russia. And so we are heading to Krasnodar University, which is in Krasnodar, Russia. It's way south, right by the Black Sea. And working with a local missionary there named Steve Hayes. He's been a long-term church planter with the assemblies, and has a heart to see Chi Alpha grow in the country, just didn't have any training. And so instead of him coming to the U.S. for a year to get training, we are basically going to be giving him the training there, working with him, training him on basics of campus ministry, helping him have the hands to build it up well as really vision casting with the national leadership. And it's really cool because the area directors over Russia missions for the assemblies already have about 10 universities they want to see targeted in the near future. So that's exciting. But Lindsay and I are going to go. We are heading out. Because of our role with CSU's Chi Alpha, they have basically asked us to stay for the beginning of the school year to get things up and running here, and then we will head out in October. It's looking like our departure date, and then we'll be gone for the rest of that school year in Russia. So just wanted to give you guys an update. Like I said, we miss seeing you guys. We hope to come up and say hi next summer. And yeah, give me a call sometime. Love to chat and say hey. But in any case, I hope you guys are doing well, and we will talk to you later. Okay, bye.